Neighbors, what's good? It's DJ Neighborhood. Today what we're gonna be doing is, a lot of people ask me how to change oil. So what I'm gonna do on my Z, I'm gonna jack it up and I'm gonna give y'all step by step on how to change oil and everything like that. It's gonna be pretty much the same for the Z's, because I think all the models are the same from 2009 all the way up to 2020. So I'm gonna do that. And also that old exhaust I used to have on the car, we taking off my homeboy's his stock exhaust and putting on my old exhaust to give him a little better sound. And that's what we're gonna do today. I'm put the link up here to the old exhaust what it used to be, and we're gonna do that today. So what I'm finna get started doing now, jacking my car up. His car already jacked up. We just put the WD-40 on there to break the bolts loose and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what we're finna do. Get with me. Okay, neighbor, so I'm under the car and right here is my skid plate. I took the skid plate from I didn't take it all the way down, but these are the 3 bolts that was in the skid plate. These are 10mm bolts. I just took those down. As you can see, just pulled that out the way. My drain plug is right there. It's going to be a 14mm socket, so it's kind of hard to do this and with the camera at the same time, so you know, bear with me. So this is a 14mm socket and it fits on perfect right there. Yeah, right there. Right here is my oil filter. Right here, this is the oil filter. And I'm just letting the oil drain now. Once that's done, I'm gonna take down the filter that's right there. And one thing about taking out the filter, when you take out the filter, it's a gasket around it. When you take out the filter, you need to make sure that that gasket comes down with the filter, because if not, when you put the new gasket on, it'll be double gasket. And when you crank the car up, oil will come out through those gaskets because it's not sealed as tight as it would be if it was just one gasket. But I'm gonna get the see, and that's filling up hella quick. I'm gonna get the gasket, and once I get the gasket, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the black gasket, this black ring around the oil filter that you want to make sure comes off the old oil filter. On any car, there's going to be a gasket unless you have a filter that's canister, and that's like a paper filter. But even on that, it's a gasket in there. It's just not like this. It'll be an orange one depending on what kind of canister it is. But this is the black gasket that's going on the hard filters. You got to make sure it comes off with the old filter and it's on the new filter. So with that being said, you just take this and put it right back where you just took the old one. And for everybody who don't know, it's always righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's kind of hard right now because I got the camera in one hand, filter in the other. But you know, it's righty tighty, lefty loosey. Let's see if I can. Okay, there we go.
Real quick, I'm not using nuts and bolts that was in the Otome bag.
Alright, that's cool. Pass me that microfiber towel. It's on tight. Just want to make sure it's a little snug. But once you crank the car up and it heats up, the heat is going to expand around that gasket and it'll seal it up pretty more tightly. Next thing now is we go to the top and you put the oil in it. So hold on. But just a small stop real quick, neighbor. I know I said I was showing y'all how to change oil, but also the noise y'all were hearing in the background, the old exhaust I used to have on the car. Me and my dog just finished putting that on, so I was hopping from side to side doing oil change, helping him. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick look at what we got. I'm gonna get a cold start when we get everything on. Hold on. I know it's dark as a mug. Hold on. So this right here is a stock 370Z exhaust. Fucking trumpet. Off. We took that off. This was the stock wide pipe, and I had bought an aftermarket kit. And the aftermarket kit that I had bought, I put it on my car, but then, you know, I had got the Tomei and everything, so I took it off. And some told me to keep it, so I just kept it. And what we doing, light skin nigga, what we doing, we putting it on his car.
Tired shit.
Got it, nigga, me too. I'm working on the 2 car. Oil changing ain't hard, but still. So we got it up and everything. We just got to put that brace back on down there, and the exhaust is tightened up and everything. It sat so long, spider webs and everything in there, but when we crank it up, it's gonna blow all that shit out. So yeah, so far so good. When we get everything put back up, yeah, you wrote on the key, but when we get everything put back up there, we're gonna get a cold start, and I'm gonna link the other cold start up in the top from what he did when we was in Alabama. Yeah, that won't work for damn. But Yes, sir. Everything up there look good. We're gonna put the brakes back up there. When we do that, we're gonna let it down, and we're gonna crank it back up. But with that being said and done, we finna cut back over here to the oil changing. All right, neighbor. Shout out to Mama Neighborhood for coming through with the lights. It would have been perfect to have them when we was under the car, but you know we got them now. But yeah, take your oil cap off. I just took mine off, and I use Mobile One. What I'm using that for right now, what I'm gonna start using is Red Line. I haven't seen it in the stores, but I've seen it on some websites. You'll have to order it off the website, so that's what I'm gonna start using. But for now, I'm just gonna use Mobile One because I had already bought it and I never used it, had it left over. But yeah, I have a 370Z 2017, the Touring, and it's gonna take approximately like 5 quarts. So I always get a 5-quart bottle, and you know, I just get an extra one just for the next time, go from there. But with that being said and done, yeah, gonna put the phone up here and we're gonna get the oil pouring off in there. And when it get done, I'm gonna show you how to reset the oil light, and you go from there. Stay tuned. Okay, neighbor, so yep, I done propped the GoPro up and everything. Hopefully it don't move. So yeah, I'm filling this up. Got a little funnel. Yeah. This the 5 quarts right here. Fill it up. And like I said, the preference on the oil is really what you prefer. So to each his own. Like some people like castor oil, some people like Pennzoil. Mobile One is pretty good. No bad reviews about anything. Like I said, after I get done with this batch of oil, the next go around on the oil, I'm gonna swap the Red Line. I saw some pretty good reviews on that stuff too. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna swap to. And neighbor, stay tuned, man. We got some pretty good stuff coming up, man. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. You remember that I told y'all we lost all the footage to the long tube header exhaust, the installation and all that stuff? Stay tuned, man, because we're gonna be doing one again pretty soon. Just right now it's cold, so I ain't just really too much been driving the Z lately. I just been in my daily because it's cold. So that being said and done, when it start heating up and stuff, man, we're gonna start doing some more work. And don't forget, we get 200 subs. I'm raffling off that cold air intake for the G37 and the 370Z. So, you know, just stay tuned. But yeah, you know, as far as this goes, it's pretty much easy. But so y'all tell me, what oil do y'all use when y'all change y'all oil? Can I help you, light skinned nigga?
I'm gonna have the fastest Z in the state. I don't care nothing about it.
Who you talking? Who you? Huh?
Who, huh?
Yeah, you see, I was mumbling my words. Who gonna have the fastest Z in the state? You might have the second fastest Z in the state.
Nah, the neighborhood mechanic gonna be the fastest, and then Mr. Neighborhood gonna have the second fastest. It's okay.
See, now I'm finna look at you as competition. I don't want to do that. 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 Don't get on here lying to the people, for one.
Hey neighbors, it's okay.
Yeah, for you.
Don't make me start a YouTube now.
Hey, you might as well. But yeah, neighbors.
What was that?
I don't know who love they Z more, me or him.
Don't make me tell the neighbors what you did.
What I do?
To my Z.
Neighbors, I ain't do nothing. Look at me, tripping.
He cracked my windshield.
Neighbors, bro parked under a tree in my yard. And something fell and hit the man car.
He didn't tell me not to park there though.
Hell, I didn't know none was gonna fall. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the tire back on the car. I had took the tire. Well, y'all can't even see that. Hold on. I'm gonna put the tire back on the car because that's what I had did. I took it off. It was a quicker way for me to get under and do everything. I'm gonna put the tire back on the car. When I get it flat on the ground, I'm gonna show y'all the inside with the oil light at. And I'm gonna reset the oil light and the oil filter to 0. Now that we got the new oil in, after I do that, I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna check the dipstick and see what the oil at. And if it's short, that's what I'm gonna use this bottle of oil for right here. I'm gonna just top it off and fill it up to where it be full on the dotted line. But I'm gonna show y'all all of that in just a little bit when I put the tire back on and get the car flat on the ground. So yeah, stay tuned with me. As y'all can see, the Z says it's time for oil change and all of that good stuff. So just tap OK. Oil filter, just tap OK. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna come over here. Door open. This is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna come here. I know y'all probably can't even see it. Hold on. Okay, I know y'all probably can't see it. So it says skip, alert, and maintenance. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go down to oil, we're gonna click reset. You're gonna reset it. Oh, hold on, I ain't reset it. Click reset, you're gonna reset it to damn, I'm tripping. You're gonna click reset. Bro. Alright, so that's reset to 0. That's the oil. Okay, you're gonna go back, you're gonna go down, you're gonna go to filter, you're gonna go to reset. You're gonna reset, now it's back to 0. Neighbors, also, when you do it, don't forget to come in here in the inside, and what you would do is you'll tap on the info. After you tap on info, you go to maintenance and you go to engine oil and you reset it, the distance. I just reset mine. Then you go back and then you do the oil filter and you reset the distance, and I just did mine again. So that's how you do that. So now what you do, you pull your dipstick out and you wipe it off before you look at it, because the motor shake up and everything, the filter, the oil and stuff come up the dipstick. So now you pull it out, and as you can see, it's full right here. It's full on the top line. It's full. So with that being said and done, now you see that it's full, you can put it back in there. If you want to double check it, you pull it out. You always pull it out and you wipe it off first. Now after you wipe it off, you say no oil on it, you put it in there and you pull it up and hold it sideways. You hold it sideways because if you hold it up like this, the oil will run down the stick. It might look like you got more than what you really have. So you hold it down to the side to where you can see exactly where it's at. And right here it's full. So it took those 5 quarts. With that extra quart I got over there, if I was short a little bit, I would have just used that to top it off. But now that I'm full and everything like that, that's the end of it. I done reset the oil light and all that good stuff. Now what you can do is you can take like a say for example, if you spilled some oil over here while you was doing that, you can take a little bottle of water and pour down off in there, because if you don't, you will see some smoke, and all that is the oil burning off, like one of the manifolds or the intakes that done got hot up under the car. That's just that stuff burning off. So it's nothing wrong with the car. It's just that'll be what you see if you see smoke, some oil got down there and they burn off. So usually what I do, if I see that I spilled some, I take a little water and I just pour down off over there, and you know, and that'll usually take care of that little problem right there. So now that that's done, guys, that's pretty much it. And that's how you change oil on your 370Z Nissan Touring. But it's pretty much the same all on them. But that's how you do it. Now that we're done changing oil, we're gonna hop over to my guy over here. We're putting the exhaust on and we're gonna go from there. All right, neighbors, so we got the exhaust put on and everything. It's dark as hell out here. We finna see what's finna go on now. So everything done. Let it get out of there. It sounds way better than it did when he was with the stock exhaust. Let all that stuff come out. This exhaust done sat here for like over 2 months. I just kept it up and put it up. This sounds way better than how it was at first. I'm gonna input the clip up here like I said, of how it sounded when he first cranked the car when we was in Alabama. It was awful. But this is much better than, you know, what he had. But we got a surprise. We got all this work done. We got everything going. We finna hit Mexico, or we gonna get some donuts in. So stay tuned with me. Cue the music.
Had a highway blown out, and my heart broke. It's how the sad boy came about. Without you, it's social suicide. 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 It's love, it's social suicide. Robbery, she took everything inside. Robbery, it was only a matter of time. I'm really starting to hate this hard on high. This love is social suicide. Robbery, she took everything inside. Robbery, like a knockout. Fail up plans, but she won't let me drop out. Driving to a hard head, highway blow out. Cause I'm the sad boy came about. Without you, it's social suicide. Without you, it's social suicide.
So now what we're about to do is teach my guy right here how to get that thing sideways, because for some odd reason he just don't know how to do it. Ain't nobody out here but me and you, man. That's fine. I ain't in your way. It's all you, dog. I wouldn't recommend that part. Your traction control off, bro. Hold on, dog. God dang. Pull up. Come up some. Come up. Hey, it's a button on your left hand side. You turn it off? Man, get on the gas and let that motherfucker go. You scared? Hey, we out here learning. Yes, sir. Hey, country boy, let me get some of that. Here.
You got that shit on camera.
Yes, I did, my dog.
Boy, send me that shit.
Boy, it's on here. You gotta get it off YouTube, dog. I'm gonna show you how to cut loose on this one.
Yeah. No one I gotta drive to South Haven. Tell me
Yeah, you sure gotta go to South Haven.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's how you cut that motherfucker, man.
Huh?
That's how you cut that motherfucker.
Man, look
I
at
probably
that.
done blew these tires up like a motherfucker. Bro. I just put these hoes
Right
on.
there, boy. You was smoking though.
Hey, hey, anything for the neighborhood, goddamn. Ah, they look great. I ain't gonna say, hey, I had that motherfucker gone. I was in that bit like this, y'all. God
Cause I was trying to
damn.
do it from.
Man, you gotta cut that motherfucker,
Then when I
man.
turned the traction controller, that bitch. I was like,
Oh, that was
shit.
But hey, we probably finna end this because we got somewhere to meet up at 8 o'clock. Another Mexico spot. We watch this vlog, this spot to the end. Come in neighborhood, brother. And we out, baby.